What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Reviews. I am Brandon. He is Chris.
Hello.
And today we are going to be reviewing Justice League issues number 40 and 41. And I know it's about time because we're way behind on these. We finally are getting to the point where we can get caught up with a couple things. He's been doing a lot of reviews on his own because of our time.
Yeah. But not these.
But not these. We start them together. We're going to finish them together.
That's right. That's right.
Like a team.
No, we
a team.
haven't really talked about it. Are we going to just finish out Priest's
Yes.
run?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to finish
I'm
out
cool with
Priest.
that.
Yeah, we got to finish out Priest run because we got to get ready for No Justice.
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait.
I know. So we got to get ready. We're going to finally get caught up with this stuff.
What is he calling these? It's kind of close to No Justice.
It is. It's basically like a No Justice.
Is it End of Justice?
No,
or?
it's not No Justice. I'll just open
Is
it
it?
up.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. We'll check because I've already done forgot. It is Justice Lost.
Justice Lost, yes.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
No Justice.
Well, that's what I was
Lost.
thinking. I keep getting them confused.
I know it's a lot of.
But
Well, when I went to order them, I could have swore I've seen the same thing twice, but I think it might have been a misprint. Anyway, it was 40, 41. And we left off in 39 with Cyborg taking over as leader of Justice League. Batman appointed him as Justice League. The fan was still causing problems,
yep.
as he still is in these two. We just
He
decided
stop.
to no, he can't stop, won't stop. We decided to review these two together, kind of like we did the last two,
Yeah.
just to kind of get caught up quicker. But the issue of 40 is pretty interesting. The fans pretty much jack them all up, and they're stuck in the watchtower
Yeah.
as it descends towards the Earth. It's all like malfunctioning and descending back into Earth. It's gonna fry them all.
Man, 40 was good. 40 was fun.
40 was good.
41 blew it out of the water.
I thought so too.
I thought 41.
Well, 41
The only bad thing with 41 for me was that Red Lion was the main bad.
Yeah,
like
why? Why? I don't know.
I mean, Black Panther in a red suit. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I actually kind of liked 40 better.
Really?
Well, because I like. We understood kind of where Priest was getting to when it comes to the story. It's still that rich versus poor.
Yeah.
People of color versus white people, rich white people, or whatever. And these people are, you're saving them because it just there's a bunch of that social class warfare going on.
Yeah.
And that's somewhat annoying in some instances. It's not so much annoying here. I think it's interesting because there's a meaning to it.
Yeah.
And in context here, it's about the government, it's about the Justice League and the people around them, and how everything's affected, how the Justice League's affected. Plus the whole them stuck in the watchtower, and you've got like the B team, like the lower level, group of
Justice League of America.
Yeah, and you've got them in there, and they're basically questioning, who should survive this. Listen, we all know when this crashes, who's going to survive.
Yeah.
And it's basically a way to wipe the B team out, and
Yeah.
and everyone's
that was the fans' point.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
what he
exactly.
was going to do.
Exactly, he was trying to get him back on track.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah,
in a crazy way, but yeah, that's basically what was going on, and I thought that was interesting. And if it was going to come crashing down, they were going to survive. The B team would be wiped out. That was the point. But Cyborg and everybody else, like, no, we won't allow that. Like, we all need to survive. So they're trying to find a way. I liked it. I thought it was more interesting from beginning to end. 41 was like really, there was a couple good things in there in the beginning, but it seemed really slow to get started.
Yeah.
Now the end, after Red Lion come in and was fighting, even though that was kind of weak, him being like the main bad guy. Everything after that though, it started to pick up.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about. And then
And if we're talking, are we talking spoilers?
Yeah, let's talk spoilers.
Let's talk spoilers?
Yeah, from here on is spoilers.
Okay. So skip ahead 5 minutes.
Yeah, or so.
Yeah, if you don't want to hear spoilers.
or just stop and then come back later after you've read it.
Yeah. One or the other.
One or the other. Because it might be longer than 5 minutes. No one knows.
Man, Wonder Woman gets shot.
Yeah.
She's trying to save these people. She talks to this guy earlier, and the same dude that she's talking to picks up a AK and shoots Superman. Well, the bullet bounces off of Superman and
hits her. And that's not the last page exactly, but the last time you see what happened there. And he's shocked. She's laying there in blood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, and then the cover to 42 is Superman holding
Holding
Wonder
her,
Woman,
yeah,
as she's bleeding.
right.
Like, I haven't read it yet.
I know. We're behind. We haven't read it yet.
So,
but we knew it was a cool cover, and we're like, "What's going on?" Oh man, it just wow. And now I need to go read the next one immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
Because he did in this one what he's been doing almost the entire run, and that's leaving us with cliffhangers that we have to see.
Yeah.
So even if there's weak points in the book, you always leave us with that extra, and that's how you do it, man. That's how you grip people. Because there's some things that he loses me on, and there's other things where I really like it.
Yeah. Well, and I think he's, I think you said it earlier off camera. Said he's more of a marathon rider instead of a sprint.
He is.
And it's 100% true, because I wasn't super into his Justice League at first,
right?
But now I'm really digging this now.
Well, there's just enough interesting points,
seeing how it's all coming together,
right? And there's been just enough interesting points to kind of get you into this and make it's intriguing enough to like, I gotta see what's going on here.
Yeah.
And then like I said, there's something good. Like, okay. Then something's bad, and you're like, "What? I don't understand what's going on." And then you got something else.
Yeah.
Okay, it just keeps you in there long enough to where you finally start getting some payoffs and some crazy stuff starts happening. And then and then you got the fan. And you find out that there's a fan, and there's who he is or what he's done.
Yes. Well, and another thing that is driving me absolutely crazy is he brought up again the kiss between Green Lantern and
she told
Batman.
She told
the other Green Lantern.
Yeah. Because he's trying to get his mind off this stupid lunch, which I thought was kind of some funny dialogue.
It was kind of funny. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was pretty good. But like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she kiss the fan? I don't think so. I think she actually kissed Batman.
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Dude, what's gonna happen?
Batman's getting all kinds of it.
Oh,
dude! And by the way, I got to point out that Batman just sitting back in the shadows and watching everybody panic was great.
Yeah,
because he's trying to see if Cyborg can handle being the leader, and if everybody's just
either that or he might be being a dick and just showing that they can't.
Well, maybe, but either way, that shows how awesome Batman is.
Yeah,
I mean, really, just how calm and awesome Batman is.
And
he's not even worried. He's like, we'll make it. They'll either make it out of here, or I'll get out of here myself.
Yeah,
or
one of the two.
That's what I picture anyway.
Like, I got a plan.
Yeah, I got a plan.
Either we all get out, or I do.
That's kind of what I picture. That's why he's so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What would you rate 40?
40? Probably a 7.5. Probably a 7.
I'll give it a 7.5.
I'm probably a 7.
Because I was interested from beginning to end, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was good enough from beginning to end.
Yeah. I was interested the whole time, but I wasn't excited through the whole thing.
There was a couple pages where the art was but most of the way through, the art by Pete Woods was pretty good again. Yeah. Like he's been pretty solid most of the way. It's just a few things where the faces were weird, but you can't really complain about it. Nitpick every single page, you're always going to find something.
Yeah.
But it was overall pretty good. I'd give it a 7.5 just because that. 41, I almost want to give it a 7.5 too, and call it just as good, just because of the last half, especially the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But I'm probably just going to drop it to 7 because the first half was so weak to me.
And I'm the opposite. I'll give this one a 7.5, where I gave 40 a 7.
Okay. Interesting.
I thought 41 was more exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it had me more, edge of my seat.
in places for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Just not.
The cliffhanger kind of made it.
Oh yeah, the cliffhanger definitely makes
Yeah.
it. I mean, I know we're not really going through every single thing here, but definitely check these out. These
yeah,
are
I mean,
totally
art's
worth it.
solid. Writing is great.
Yeah, Priest is still doing well. I know most people have either probably read this by now. If you're anything like us, or you're real comic book fans, you're probably backlogged just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I would suggest finishing this series off before we get to No Justice, for real, because it's gonna be
Oh my god.
because it's gonna be wild,
And
especially you
it's
get into
coming
all
up
those other
so fast.
yeah. When you get into all these other Justice
I kept
Leagues.
thinking, oh, we got time.
Yeah, no,
We got time.
yeah, we got time. We're like,
Oh,
oh, we
hell
better
no, we don't.
we better
get
squeeze
this-
these in.
Yeah, it's time.
It's
Let's go.
time. So, this has been another episode of Comic Book Reviews, and we're gonna get the next couple out here as soon as possible because one, we want to know, and two, we got to get them done. If you guys enjoyed this review, then be sure to hit like and subscribe. Hit your notification bell as well. Leave a comment in the comment section below telling us you liked the book or if you read the book, and we will see you all next time.